Morning, everyone.
Morning.
We just wanted a quick first of all, can I say thank you for all the birthday wishes I got. That was very nice. But secondly, we just want to say a big thank you to everyone out there who subscribed. We've hit 20,000 subscriptions and very pleased at how things are going.
Thank you for your comments and your continued support. We'd also like to say that because family have been here for quite some time, we haven't been doing a great deal of work, but unfortunately, Bethany and Matthew are leaving early tomorrow morning. So Adrian has no excuse to get back to work.
Oh, I will have an excuse for sure. Yes, I couldn't do much because they stole my workshop. The pair of them have been trying to do chessboards, which maybe they might show, I don't know. But it has been nice actually, having a couple of weeks off, relaxing, just doing minimal sort of stuff.
So come tomorrow morning, they're restarting the fireplace and we can get back to some serious DIY. So keep watching, don't click off just yet.
Yeah, we'll show you some videos now, any of the stuff we have been doing, but nothing major.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Hello. I'm getting nowhere the last few days. I keep trying things that don't look right, so I've abandoned them. So I'm just preparing these two columns because I do know that I want these bits here, gold, possibly gold leaf. So I'm just preparing these two columns. That one I've already done and primed. So now I can see where it all needs filling, where the cracks are. And I missed a bit at the top. Hold on, I have to go back.
Oh no.
I left a bit of moulding on there. That is what I'm doing at the moment. It's not much fun, but it's given me a break from the gold and the detailing.
Right then, Goldilocks. Thought I'd check to see how you're getting on with the gold.
I'm half done.
You're half done. Are you half empty or half full?
I'm half done.
Wow.
It's hot work up there on the scaffolding.
Well, this is the first time I've seen with this half of the room done, and yes. I mean, everyone said it was the right way to go, but yes, wow. When you got the lights on it and all the different reflections, I can't wait to see what else you're going to do up there, all the other bits.
No, can I?
Wow. So you're working off my dodgy platform still? Can't be that bad. Your face says it all. Oh dear. Okay, well I guess we better do a timeout actually because Matt's got his girlfriend Millie here and we promised we'd take them to Saint Malo. So I got some cable coming in the post today. 2-core cable. It's only a 0.5, but as I said, I'm running LED lights off this, so the amperage I'm drawing is absolutely minimal. So that will be fine. I mean, no problem at all with that. So yeah, so a case, unfortunately now, it is a case of wiring up each one of these 25 lights individually. As you can see, this is the problem I have, where they have to drop through inside, through the holes, and then I very carefully just tie them back. I even thought about maybe in places just using a glue dab just to hold them down. But I'll see if I can get away with wiring it. So I'm just taking a very thin, almost like a fishing wire, and literally just pinning them back in places. And then I've got to calculate how to bring them in to the unit. So I'm going to bring them all back to this unit here and hide them inside some kind of turn block, and then I can run them up the stem of the actual pipe itself that holds all the units. So we have this, can I describe it like a kebab stick, and then it's slowly all mounted onto that, and then at the top the hook goes on to hang it. So we build it up very slowly, but I'll show that as I do that, but I think this is going to take a while.
What have we found? What have we found?
The video?
What is it?
Absolutely no idea. All I know was clearing away this stuff for Mum, and suddenly, lo and behold,
You're probably going to find... Do you remember when you uncovered something at the cottage and you were really excited and it ended up being our cesspit? Is it going to be something like that again?
What's wrong with cesspits? I don't know. The only
I
one.
wanted the wall built.
Well, I've sort of built it temporary just for the moment. But
Uncovered cupboard, more cobbles.
yeah, look at all these. So it makes me think now that we have got cobbles all the way across.
No, that stops there. I just uncovered that bit.
Did you?
Oh, really? Oh.
Clear the dirt away first.
Oh.
Could be a monster within.
Oh.
Stranger things.
What's this, Monsters Inc? Here we go. I thought I'd bring my old spade out here without a handle because it's not really going to be doing much. How wrong I was. This is where the gold is.
Whoa.
Is it a well?
Well.
I don't know.
Well,
I
it's
wouldn't say it's a well actually.
pretty filled up.
I know what that is.
Could be for cooking.
That's a wally.
Get your pig down there.
It's a wally hole.
Eh? Huh?
A wally hole. New Zealand. You only get one man out, wally. Dig your holes to put all your animals in. So any dead animals and that go in the pit.
There's loads of shells in there.
There's a lot of
It's not very deep, is it?
well,
It's full of dirt.
no, hang on, we don't know what's for. You might find it is deep. It just goes down a long way. Actually,
Might find we just want to cover it up and forget about it.
that is a soakaway for that building, whatever that was.
What, the building here?
Yeah, that was a soakaway for it.
Lovely building.
So I think you'll find that goes not very well, but that's a lot of dirt in there.
Well, I'll finish uncovering these cobbles, so at least we can just tidy it up a little bit.
I'll put this back then, shall
I
I?
would.
Yeah, so uniquely shaped. It's not even like a circle thing.
We're just trying to get some of these odd jobs finished. We've got a lot of jobs started, so all I've done is roughly fill the bottom of these doors where they were really bad. Adrian's put a new board on the bottom. So I've put some wood filler on. I'm just sanding it off roughly. It's not going to look perfect, but they're really old doors. They're a bit like Adrian and myself, a bit old and worn. So just giving them a quick sand now, then I can finish painting the first coat and then give them another coat and job done. And then he can go over to the other side and start sanding the doors over there. But those ones aren't so bad, so I think a quick sand over on those, seal the metal work, give them a prime and 2 coats and they'll be done. So, and then that'll be all the doors done at the bottom. Lots to do up here in the vegetable garden at the moment. As you can see, plenty of tomatoes, and as we're having a barbecue this evening, we'll be picking these. They've gone a bit crazy again. Some of them are split, so I think we'll leave those for the rabbits. Adrian's going to have to make me a gate over there because I found the rabbits up here the other day. So we've got this original gate here. Don't think that's the right one, but we can try and use it because here over on the pillar you can see there is a bracket where there used to be one hanging. So we'll try and reinstate that and put chicken wire across the bottom, and that will stop the rabbits coming up here with any luck. We've still got some baby ones. Tia hasn't got them all. If you can see, under the middle. It's taken its time because there's not much sun, but the green pepper is slowly turning ready.
Red already.
Ready, ready, ready. So I'll carry on picking those in a while. Ooh. We had salad the other day for lunch with the lettuce at the end and this rocket, but this rocket's now gone to seed, and in actual fact it didn't really taste very nice. So I think that's going to be another food for the rabbits. The runner beans have gone mad as well. For the strawberries, I replanted around 50 in this side of the bed, but we've got a really serious problem with water here in France at the moment, so I've had to just let them die because I can't water everything because there is a mad shortage. All the water butts are empty, so it's dishwashing water on all of the beds at the moment. We're having to distribute it the best we can. If you look under here, Bethany's cucumber has gone berserk, and I'm actually going to cut them and give them to the neighbours because they are just wild. There's loads of them like this. I don't know what she put in the soil when she planted this cucumber.
I've just got a green thumb, gave it the magic touch.
There's about 15 of these underneath this plant.
We've been trying to eat them and keep up with them, but there's just too many. I like cucumber, but not that much.
They've all gone funny shapes now because they're touching the ground. I didn't string them up high enough, so they end up a little bit like that. But they say variety is the spice of life.
It shows how much sun we had when I planted this. I only planted this, 3 months ago, and it had 2 leaves.
Yeah, there's I think this one under here has actually got stuck in the metalwork. I don't think there's any getting that one out.
Leave it for the rabbits.
But yeah, they're all a funny shape. But while I'm up here, Adrian planted garlic quite some time ago. So I want to see if there's any garlic ready. Or if it actually did anything. Oh God. Well, that's not a very big bulb, is it?
It's tiny.
I think that's worthless. That's not worth anything.
That'll do like 1 dinner.
Look.
Ah, they're tiny.
This is Adrian's gardening.
Compared to everything else that's like triple the size that you'd buy in supermarkets, these are tiny.
Well, at least I know I don't have to water those anymore because that's not worth watering, is it really? Come on. But while I'm up here again, I want to dig some more onions up because they've gone to seed, and if I string them up in my mum's stockings I won't have to water them anymore, will I? But these onions that I planted are extremely strong. I only have to cut them and you're crying your eyes out. And we've still got a couple of rows of potatoes left as well. We've had so many visitors, they've been munching their way through those. Well, there's a big jacket for you there, Bethany. But while we're talking about droughts and the lack of rain, come with me down to the other garden and I'll show you how bad it is. So as you can see, it's like a desert. There's no grass left, but why do weeds stay green and grow? Why can't they die and leave the grass behind? The water trough for the bird has just gone to mush now. It's like a bog. So at least we can clear that out while it's low. But this is just all crisp and dust now. We've had to put a marquee up for some shade because Bethany really doesn't like the sun. Rob's hydrangeas, it's not dead, it's a bit scorched, but we've got some beautiful new shoots on there underneath. So we're trying to keep that watered as best we can. But underneath here, now these are beams from the first room that we replaced, the floor, which must have been the snug. Underneath here, there is a big tank of water. Now we don't know why there's water there so close to the building. It can't be a natural spring being that close to the building. It doesn't smell particularly well when it's uncovered, but we might have to resort to pulling all this up and using the water from there just to keep the plants in the garden alive. Not really a job that I really want to be doing, but needs must. Apparently the water shortage is so bad that we might run out of drinking water, and it hasn't been this dry since 1961 I think they were saying. But my pool's still full.
Of course it's still. You might need to use this eventually for watering.
We can't use that water because it's got chlorine in it. Adrian got the boulders out. They are out. He was determined.
I'm a bit unhappy.
Instead of just putting them to one side for a rockery, he decided to edge this path with them. They're not very straight.
No, it doesn't look it. You just dumped it on top of the weeds.
They're not very stable either. So I've told him he's got to rebuild it eventually. They're only there temporarily, and then he can roll them over somewhere else.